So, first things first, the Reason Rally was just as I expected. Fun, but not the spiritual experience it was last time. The YouTube community was tiny there compared to last time, but we clustered together and I got to have some good conversations with people who otherwise would have been too swamped to hang out. I got some more names on my t-shirt: Russell Glasser, Lawrence Krauss, Sam Gets Chris, Atheist Paladin, Rational Warrior, Marshmallow, Graydon Square, and Steve Shives. I actually paid little attention to people on stage other than Bill Nye and Lawrence Krauss and a few others, and spent more time talking to people in the crowd and looking for people. Never been a big fan of hip-hop, but Wu-Tang Clan concert was a lot of fun, especially when they asked the crowd if they were ready for them to take us back to the 90s, even though we could only stay for half of it due to transportation complications. Thunderfoot made videos and blew up his Twitter and live stream of the rally, which was pretty much taken over by anti-feminist trolls, which means they weren't actually boycotting it, claiming the Reason Rally drew less attendance because of social justice takeover. The problem with the Reason Rally had nothing to do with social justice, it was about secularism. There's no more or less discussion of social justice than there was last time. He may have just been a bit more tipsy last time. According to the article linked below, it was a mix of mismanagement from the prior organizer and the fact that the Reason Rally planning started 6 months prior, and if you know anything about event organizing, you need to at least start planning a year in advance to get bigger name speakers to fit into their schedules and have time to set up an ad campaign. Also, the people in the high places of atheism are old and white and aren't really in touch with what younger people actually care about. Many city-dwelling young atheists don't have to deal with oppression and isolation thanks to their beliefs and don't feel the drive to come out and be activists in atheism. And it's the more young rural atheists that need the most help and feel isolated and angry. It's always been an old white sausage fest, why you could see the rally bleeding older white people when Wu-Tang Clan took the stage. Social justice really had nothing to do with the lower numbers than last time, despite what Thunderfoot and all his self-righteous butthurt schadenfreude wants to delusionally believe to help him get to sleep at night. I had a good conversation with Aaron Ra, and sad was really the only word we could use to describe him. Similar to Ray Comfort, even if he wanted to change his mind, he couldn't at this point, as he's making too much money vilifying feminists. I can't even imagine how much more money Aaron Ross, Steve Shives, or myself would make as anti-feminists, as I'll probably lose subscribers or get irritated comments just telling me I'm wrong just from this video. There's a term called proll, which is defined as a profit troll, where you just stir up shit and controversy where there really is none, just to see your views and revenues rise. To top it all off, June is a wedding month, and most people are either attending weddings or their travel budget is shot so they can go to weddings. Now that I know all this, the fact that the Reason Rally drew as many people as it did, and I think it's probably about half what the last one did, and got the speakers that it did, in spite of all the complications and only having 6 months to plan, I'm actually incredibly impressed as to how many people it drew and how it turned out. Anyway, that evening, Archie Fantasies and I grabbed dinner with Serious Mind and Steve Shives, and we radfen manginaed out with our bad selves. We would have met up with the rest of the YouTubers at a hotel bar, but we were dead tired and nasty dirty from the heat. We had a 2-hour trip jumping the subway and driving home. Didn't really take any pictures, and my camera on my phone doesn't work, but I made friends and had discussions with more people than I ever expected to, which was way better. They need to do this every 2 years to highlight how important midterms are, but I don't see that happening. Oh well, looking forward to the next one in 2020 if it happens. Have a good day. Hey there, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw from my channel, please subscribe and donate to my Patreon. If you have evidence to counter what I say, please provide it. If you would like to see the rest of the videos in this series, please click the links on the screen. Thank you so much.